I look stupid, but it's raining, and even though it's raining, there's a lot of mosquitoes.
We cannot seem to catch a break from this rain right now. It's brutal.
I have our bag of seeds here, and I figure we need to get the rest of the beans in the ground. I mean, the rest of the plants in the ground.
Like, we're still doing the chores, but we want to be able to expand and do more and like be ready for summer and things that are happening. So I feel like a lot of what's going on right now is just kind of put on hold, unfortunately, because of the weather, and which really gives me a chance to do things inside that need to be done. But Nicole was out doing a little bit of planting today, and
so here's our rows so far. The first row is onions, and then the next 4 rows is corn, but it looks like only 3 rows of corn took. The 4th row didn't take, but the 4th row we did here was an experiment, and we just planted popcorn from the store that we had laying around the house, and it doesn't look like it's done anything. So I'm going to go ahead and replace that row with beans. I'll probably start out with beans that we seed saved from last year, and then we'll go into some of our store-bought beans.
And this is some cool new, I guess it's not raining that bad, some cool new infrastructure that we have here on the homestead that I'm pretty excited about to be able to use, and I wanted to show it off. This is it right here. Now, this is a massive chicken tractor that we got from a buddy of mine, and it is, I actually haven't had a chance to check this out. I haven't had a chance to check this out because it's been raining, and I'm excited. Basically, I might be able to convert this into a proper chicken coop, but it's a nice chicken tractor with like wire over it and everything, and I'm excited about it, to be able to use it. And my plan, anyway, let's see if we can get into this thing. My plan is to use it for our laying hens, and that way we can have laying boxes and stuff in here, and then our chicken tractors that everybody is currently in, will be able to use those for our meat birds and sort of move them around, because this one's just so big and heavy. I don't like it.
I don't know how to use it, but it can't be that hard. I know you put the little, oh, there's a giant spider in there. Maybe we're not going to use the cedar.
It's pretty big, pretty fancy. I'm just seeing, I think it's elevated in some spots. Like, I think that far corner, just the ground isn't level. I'm just seeing if it's move-in ready for everybody, which it doesn't appear to quite be yet. But pretty darn close, pretty darn close. But basically my plan is to move everybody that we can there into it, because these chicken tractors, although they are great, they're not really working right now as it stands.
This is why I can't do things by myself. Get out, spider. Maybe if I just...
Look at all that.
I don't know if it's out, but now I have the heebie-jeebies. And oh my gosh, I don't know how it's so mosquito-y out here, even though it's raining.
Garden seems to be growing well. It's what is that? Some corn. Got our onions are finally coming back in, looking real good. I'm sure there's some beans. We got some cole crops that are up under that as well. Let me see. Some goose poo. Hi, chickens. Hi, girls. How are ya?
Obviously it's something to do with this. Well, there's a spider, so it is out of here. I think that's the spider.
So this is our current setup for a lot of what we've got going on here, at least for a lot of our birds. Oh goodness, they've made quite a mess, haven't you? Holy, it's a muddy mess over here. They're digging holes. Look, you digging holes in here, girls? Making little nests. I thought that this would be wide enough that I wouldn't have to worry about them really making a mess in here, but apparently, oh, and it's kind of flooding. Shoot. It's been raining so much, we're getting a flooded patch. I don't know how well you can see that, but the water's starting to pool. I might have to move these quite a ways, but anyway. Oh wow, that water's come up quite a bit here. There was quite a distance from the fence to the water, and now it is touching the fence. Luckily it's not on. That's an electric fence, but it's not on. But here we've got, I don't even know how many chickens are in here. 12 layers, 6 barred rocks.
I need to go ask how to use the cedar.
3 ducks.
And while I was doing that, the toddler was running around the lawn with his whole butt out. No pants, no nothing. So his butt's probably full of mosquito bites now, but anyways, this shouldn't be as hard as I was making it out to be.
And then 2 baby barred rock, 3 baby, I don't know. There's so many, look at them all. Everywhere. But these 2 chicken tractors, I want to change into our meat bird tractors, basically, so that our other one that's up, where is it? Up there? Is that what am I pointing right? Yes, up there. We can use for our layers. I should see if there's any eggs in here. But where's everybody? We're missing some of these barred rocks. Everybody in bed? Everybody's staying out of the rain. Look at the duckies though, they're so cute. I'm so excited about our ducks and to get more ducks. Ducks are just so darn cute. You girls are okay too, but yeah. Anyway, that's pretty much what we got going on here.
I just fussed with this the whole time, and I think it was the one that I needed in there the whole time, because I thought this was the big pea one, but it is the small pea and bean, which is exactly what I need. So I just wasted 10-15 minutes of my life for no reason.
Seriously. Got a few of these waterers. We've really expanded this year to what our capacity is. Like our first 2 years, we were really able to get by. Like we did okay with our chicken, where is it? Up there. I guess I can put in some footage of our chicken coop. We did okay with our chicken coop, but it wasn't anything extravagant. Like I threw it together back in 2020, and I mean, I've extended it, put little pieces on it, tried to make a run that just didn't work. It didn't work well, which is why we invested in this mesh fence, like this electrifiable fence. And so now, having gotten into meat birds and doing things like ducks, we're ready to expand more and to do more and to, commercialize a little bit, move into raising birds for family and friends and sell stuff like our eggs and our chickens and maybe some of our duckos.
I'm about to give up. I took my seeds to the house and I forgot them, and I've walked back and forth to the house like 42 times. And I just wanted to get a row of beans done, and I've been out here for so long and we've got no beans.
Yeah, we've really expanded and been able to invest in things like, so for people who have invested, there have been people who have financially invested in our homestead. If you go to homegrownshow.ca, you can donate, help support us a little bit. You can mail stuff to us, send us an email, and we'll give you an address to mail stuff to. But we've been very lucky and blessed to be able to invest in our homestead more and more and to build these things. I really like the function of these little feeders, right? Not that that's a tarp, but these feeders right here are really nice. And they're super simple. I could do a video on making one because I'll probably end up making some more. But then these waterers, these 5-gallon waterers have been my favorite. 5-gallon feeders, I think I've got 3 of each of those now. So doing meat birds is certainly a lot easier. But you guys being good.
This is what I needed. And it better be the last thing that I need from the house, or I give up. Just this.
We're just excited to expand, and we've learned a lot over the last couple years, sort of what to do, what not to do, how to grow and do things better. And if there's anything you are curious about, you want to learn about, we certainly don't know everything, but we can help. We can try anyway. And yeah, it's been a really cool journey to get to as far as we are now, and as we continue to grow and bite off more than we can chew. I think last year we did 100 meat birds, which was too much, and this year I think we're doing double. So we learned a lot. I mean, that's sort of how I learned, is by doing too much and then taking a step back, seeing what we needed to or need to do to learn from that experience. Wonder what I need to do to move that.
So what I'm going to plant here is, these are Blue Lake pole beans. They're supposed to have a really good yield of beans. I've never tried them before, but we'll see how that goes. So I've been kind of excited for those. These are the ones that I saved from last year. These were bush beans, and they did pretty well last year. So I'm curious to know whether, because we seed saved, whether these beans will genetically do better than last year because of they just know the soil and everything. So let's start with our beans here. And I'm going to throw those into the seeder here. This is what they look like. A whole lot different than the new ones. Mine are black.
Seeing what I need to do to learn from those experiences when we screw it up, mess it up, and then move forward and be able to do things like a massive garden. I think this is what, 4, 5, 6 times our garden size last year, and plus we are still doing our garden over there as well. So we've got a lot going on. I've built a water unit. You may see that hose pipe. I filmed a little bit about it. Should film some more. I've made some TikToks and stuff if you follow us on there. But we're excited. I'm tired of this rain. I want this rain to stop. I guess we're in the middle of the seasons changing. The seasons are more, this is still spring, I suppose. And although it's June, it's still spring in Canada now. As things, we just wait for things to grow up. Like our tomato garden here. We've got some garlic over here that's growing in a raised bed. I regret putting it there, but it's there. Oh, mosquitoes. Lettuce. Yeah, romaine lettuce is growing in here. And then I've got spinach in this one. And then tomato garden with basil. We're noticing, or I noticed this morning, a lot of our basil was being chewed, was being eaten by bugs or something. So I put some coverings on them. I don't know if it's the wet it's causing that or what, but I'll keep an eye on it. Basically, they were tiny basils and like half the leaves were eaten, and I don't like that.
And then we're going to put it onto 1, 2, 3, 4 here. And let's try this. There's beans going everywhere. Oh gosh.
Those are feathers. I don't know whose feathers those are. It's never usually a good sign to see feathers. Usually means somebody was taken, but how many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I'm gonna have to go back and bury all those.
Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Dude, there's got to be another one. I might be missing some. I hope I'm not missing some. Because basically we ordered 12 laying hens. We have 12, or had 12 new ones. I can't tell anymore. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But one of those is one of the old girls.
Are we out of beans? No.
13, 14. Okay, we're still good. We're good. It's always scary. Just toss these in my pocket. It's just always scary when you see a pile of feathers somewhere, because you never know if that means that somebody's dead somewhere, which is super discouraging. That's a big egg. Look at that one. Pretty sizable. You don't know if it's like, oh, a raccoon came in the night, so you gotta keep tally. But when you have like 50 or 100 or more birds, it makes it difficult to keep a tally on that many birds. Oh, and I need to clean these. You put some more wood chips in these laying bins because they're getting nasty. Girls, your run is filthy. What have you done? I guess it has been raining for like a week, so you come by it honestly, but gross.
Okay. Now we go check and see if that actually did anything. I'm not seeing any beans here. What? What? Where'd they all go?
We've got a lot going on here. It's kind of crazy, kind of chaotic time of year. Hard to find time to breathe sometimes, but I love it. It's beautiful. I wish, like I said, I wish there was more I was able to do outside, despite it raining, but it's kind of hard. The weather's very heavy. I don't know if anybody else notices that. The weather's very, yeah, just very heavy. The atmospheric pressure just like sits right here on my chest. Makes it hard to breathe, makes it physically hard to breathe. And that's just the weather system is very heavy. And then I find as soon as the sun comes out, I'm like, whoo, ready to go. Ready for the day. I don't know if I can lift this. Should I even try? Sounds like a good way to hurt my back. It's like I can jiggle it. Do I dare? Do I just go for it? Do we just kind of... Oh no, you fell.
Beans. Huh? I don't know where all my beans went. Oh, there's some. Where'd all the other ones go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I moved it successfully. Oh, we're gonna clean you off. I moved it successfully. Looks like I've fixed. Is it raised on the bottom? It is raised a little bit. I'm just trying to see if there's like sneaky holes that Fox or anybody could get in. It doesn't really, oh, this one here could. Okay, so maybe there is a little fixing required before I move anybody in, but it's pretty good. Like it's 95%. Just needs a little touch of love. And again, what doesn't here? Jumpers. So a little shop. I don't know if we've showed that. Trying to sell stuff, but we live out in the boonies. Like, I mean, kind of by design, and hard to sell stuff to people when you're not near people. But it's coming. Look how cute it is. The farm stand. Got a little shelf there that we need to fill up. Those aren't full of eggs. Those are empty. We have a lot of wheelers that come by, ATVs, so that's why we have kind of soda. We got a cooler that we keep soda in. Little crocheted things that are super cute. I should put those on our website so you can check those out. Little crocheted like pot holders, some jam. Yeah, it's gonna be it's a nice little shop. I like it. It'll only get better with time, and I think as people kind of know that we're here, it'll be pretty cool.
I don't know if this did this right. No wonder somebody gave us that cedar for free. It does a bad job. Actually, these ones look pretty good.
I just wish the rain would stop. I'm very tired of it. It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, collected the eggs. I checked that thing. They're okay for the night. I'll have to close them in later. In about an hour or so. But you girls are making such a mess of that yard. That was so nice. Like, this yard, this yard was pristine. And look what you've done. You made it's filthy. Look, did you do this, chicken? Did you guys do this? Weirdos.
Oh my gosh, the mosquitoes are so terrible right now. It's been raining and it's kind of cold and they're just vicious. Okay. Well, it did a good job up here. I'm not really sure what happened when we got further down the line. What is that? Looks like a bean. Looks like a different bean though. Where'd that bean come from?
Girlies, making a mess. Here, let's move this a little bit for you. Let's move this just a hair so that you're out of the muck. How do we move it up? Move it up. Sorry guys, sorry duckos. Look out! Don't get crushed, guys. Don't get crushed. How are we gonna do this? We're gonna go that way or we're gonna go this way? What are we gonna do?